All right. Gotta figure out my wires. Here we are. We did it. A Saturday non-commuting walk. What a time. What a time to be alive. There's an airplane taking off from LaGuardia in the distance. Oh, did I go too wide? I went too wide. Oh, let's see here. What's going on here? I see Ron. I see Mia. It's been a while. Good to see you again. I'm doing pretty good here. Good to see you're working out. I'm about to head to the gym. Hopefully, I'm not delaying you, but if you choose to stick around, I won't complain. Herbeck, good morning. In fact, I'll be quite happy. Jason Freeman. They say he's in Chicago. Nobody knows for sure. Florian Schwartz, good morning. At least Daryl's never seen him. Prince Ice, good morning. Tyree, good morning. Chicksblow, good morning. I still had to do it in the morning. I could have done it later in the day, but because I'm so used to saying good morning, I can't do an afternoon stream because I'll be too confused. It's common sense. RJ Jones, Philip Dobinson, Spy Hunter, Casey Blazer, Philip Maxwell. Major Minis has never seen Major Minis. That makes sense. Makes a little sense now. A little more sense to me. If I read it correctly the second time. Welcome to Saturday. I was about to say you've never seen a Saturday before. I'm just kidding. Me, I'm doing all right. I'm solo today. While Mrs. Commuter's away. Baby is at the Long Island home with Grandma, so I have some time to myself, and I thought, let's walk around, build up an appetite. Actually, let's stay while we're here. It's a little overcast today. There's a threat of rain, but we'll see. Tony, Lynn, Mazzy, good morning. Apologize if I repeated anything. I'm not caffeinated enough yet. Well, that doesn't make sense. I can't be caffeinated. I'm not a beverage. But you know what I mean. Pam Hopkins, good to see you. Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. Oh, Stex is here too? Morning. Maverick, I know, right? Andy Diaz, good morning. I'm still not sure where to go yet, but I think we're going to stick around. I still think this is a Paulonia tree. Just, interestingly, the leaves are not as big as it gets bigger. When we find a young Paulonia tree, the leaves are relatively to the size of the tree at that time larger, it looks like, maybe even larger in general. Sorry, I distracted myself. Paulonia trees are the best, right? Just do some push-ups for every step I take. Do one push-up. That'll be your gym. What's the record for most number of push-ups done in a 24-hour period? Like breaks, whatever you want. Just good, proper push-ups in 24 hours. Be left with noodle arms forever. With how much soreness he'll have afterwards. Anyway, I guess it's been, 4 minutes since we've been standing here? We could probably start walking. Is that wine, Chicksblue? No wine. Not just yet. Andrew Horton. All right, switch back to regular mode. I've been looking at Long Island City and Greenpoint, Brooklyn this whole time. You can see the Williamsburg Bridge, our old friend, our old Monday friend in the distance. Just beyond the Con Edison pipes, or whatever you call those exhaust columns. Only planks for me? That's all right. Do a 2-hour plank. Oh boy. Storm Z, it's 77 degrees according to my watch, but I'm sure Nightbot will give us updates on that. Most push-ups in 1 hour is 2,800 in Australia? 2,800 push-ups in an hour? Can we see the form on those? See Lavender, good morning. Shadow Ship, good to see you, good morning. What's the deal with the crane accident? You know, I didn't look into it. 46,000 push-ups in 24 hours. Wow. That's insane. Morendez, maybe. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Crazy Disneyland Tanya's here, good morning. Hope Disney's doing okay. Again, we might be going out there next February, let's see. Cottonmouths, good morning. It's still supposed to get into the 90s today. There's a threat, though there's a threat of thunderstorms later. Not during our walk, but potentially later in the day. Romain Lenoir, bonjour. Timeless Fluid Arc, good morning. Anyway, folks are waiting for random ferries over there. Well, maybe not random ferries. It's not like you get on a ferry, you don't know where it's going to go. Although that would be an interesting concept. They should have like a mystery ferry. You buy a $50 ticket, and you're told that the ride will take 2 hours, but it could just be spinning around in circles. There's no windows, and then you show up wherever it shows up, and that's where you spend the day, and then it'll take you back. Yeah, that's right, Moon. Ooh, Disney Food and Wine Festival has started. The new item is a pickle milkshake. You know, Disney... Whoa, is that Strawberry Fields? Did I just see Strawberry Fields? We're getting a bit of a reunion here today. I'm glad to see it. Can't believe how many push-ups are being done in these. Anyway, in terms of that pickle milkshake, again, I don't know that Disney would purposefully sell something that's completely inedible. I have a feeling it's probably not that bad, and I would try it. Oh, Ron, I wasn't sure if there are any updates. I thought I checked the GoFundMe page maybe a couple of weeks ago. But okay, I don't think I see any new updates, but it sounds like he's still... Oh no! Really, Ron? Oh man. Well, that's awful. I'm sorry to hear that. Best thoughts and wishes to Ben's family and friends. It's terrible. Yeah, I had a friend pass away from cancer at a pretty young age too, and it's, those T-shirts they sell, the ones the 4-letter word cancer. Yeah, that's all it is. There's no better way to put it. I mean, it's the most ridiculous illness where your body turns on you essentially. Anyway. All my best to Ben's friends, loved ones, and everyone. I do see Gigi here. Good morning. Sorry you came into a bit of a grim point in the stream, but that's kind of what life brings us. It's we get it all. We can't ignore life. Although we can't ignore politics. Sorry, I have to lighten it up a little bit, but humor is more of a coping mechanism for me anyway. I think it is for a lot of people. But it makes sense to get the mind off things with humor, if possible. Let's see, Bear in the Garden is here, Fascinating is here, Yuri is here. James, good morning. I'm just sweating standing here. Kiana Maria, good morning. touring different places. Also had a family member pass away from cancer. I think everyone at this point probably has someone close to them that had to deal with cancer one way or another, and it's a terrible thing. That's right, Crazy Disneyland, Tanya. There has to be a better way than the current state of the political landscape. What that is, I'm not smart enough to figure out, but there's got to be something better. All these leaning left and right, and they're essentially compartmentalizing themselves into something that shouldn't be that easily divided. It should be everything. There's always a level of moderation to everything. Okay, sorry. Nova Rain took the day off because of the heat. Wait, which one is that, Moon? I'm not even sure what that one is. Stex is sitting in an H-Mart parking lot with a sleeping baby while mommy shops. Nice. An H-Mart? Not bad. Wait, there's an H-Mart that has like a parking lot? Just how widespread are H-Marts? No, not working today. I worked last weekend. Thankfully not this weekend. Al, sorry to hear. I know it's probably tough. I don't know how treatable that is in the cat, but that would be considered stage 4 in humans, and that's usually not a great sign. But there's some solace in like a realistic kind of a hope, if that makes sense. But all my best. Joseph Voss, good morning. George H. I might have said hello already. Hazel Brown, good morning. John Casello, good morning. Sebastian, I'm surprised too. Wolfie McRobbie in Australia, the same summer temperature as us today, but you're in winter. Oh, most of H-Mart in Queens and Long Island have parking lots? Nice. In Maryland, there are H-Marts too? Nice. All right, we could probably start moving. Let's go this way a little bit. As I step through some dried up bird duty. There are a couple of float planes out in the water. They might be heading out to the Hamptons. Wow, why am I sweating so much? I'm sweating like from my stomach. I haven't been to the Upper West H Mart yet. I know of the couple. I guess there's one in the Village, one in K-Town. Wow, the line for the ferry's growing. When do they cap off the ferry? Do they know how many people bought tickets? Do they stop ticket sales when the ferry's just going to be too full? Or do you buy it? You don't buy it for a certain time. You just buy a ticket and use it, right? So I don't really know.
Anyone here for the whale watch? Oh, you guys checked in.
Oh. I just overheard what kind of cool things they're doing. It sounds like it's not a guarantee, but it sounds like this is a line for whale watching. Now, I heard they have some of those tours off in New York. I just never personally went. You know?
That's my soccer star.
Maybe one day. There's an old tugboat. Well, when they're like on the side like that, like a sidecar tugboat, I don't know. Yeah, apparently there's whale watching in New York. I don't know, like, if it's one of the more commonly, like, I don't know I don't know what the likelihood of seeing a whale is on a New York whale watch. Let's just put it that way. But there are people lined up. I wonder how much it is. See the Pepsi Cola sign just across. We could do, I don't know, I haven't been out on the extension over here in a little while. I don't think there's much out there except for maybe some patches of fake grass and maybe picnic tables. But we could take a quick peek. Someone lost their fishing lure and hook in the tree. Sally Scipio, good morning. The whale watching here is a scam. Somebody just decided, you know what, let's get a boat and sell some people some whale watching tickets. They'll probably see the river guy. Not if the river guy knows what he's doing. He's very, very sneaky. The problem with going this way is that you're guaranteed to turn right around. Like, that's one of the bad parts about this little walkway. It's a dead end. Mari Coco, good morning. Yep, the UN building is right there. Behind it, that's a residential building as far as I know. Strawberry Fields is going to launch Unicorn Watchers. Nathan, that's right. C. Parker bonus walk. Are they planning on extending this at all? Beyond? I know they were doing some other extensions to the East River walking area. The worst part about most of this is being right next to the FDR. Although we can get a glimpse of the empty field. Oh, it's overgrown, but they looks like they reduced some of the overgrowth. And there's no more cars parked there too. Usually there's cars and other stuff. Maybe that's only on a weekday. I don't know. Hey, Roxanne Robles with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Roxanne. Happy Saturday. Appreciate the support. I know you've always supported us before as well, but appreciate it today. High Plains Drifter. It is a very nice day. Getting warm. I wonder where the whale watchers are going. It's quite warm for me, yes. Raccoon watching excursion. That's right. So yeah, this usually takes us right. Well, not usually. It always takes us to a dead end. When will we live stream again? I don't know. See, I'm not sure yet about Monday, which is another reason I was able to come out today. All the stars aligned, but maybe. If not Monday, definitely Wednesday. Well, this is as far as we go. Lines up with between 41st and 42nd Street. Not really 41st Street as far as this walkway goes. They don't recommend jumping across and froggering back, but there it is. Oh, there's that whale watching price per George H. $89 for adults. Wow. $59 for kids under 13. I wonder what amenities that boat has. If you're on that boat for 4.5 hours, do they give you at least like a bar or something? Oh, I guess it is early though. I don't know. Oh no, there are still cars parked over there. And that weird windowless building has an air conditioner. I wonder what goes on in there. The green one in the empty lot. Man, you could see the end of it being just held up by questionable bricks and sticks. Anyway, no one won Mega Millions. Ah, man, thanks for spoiling it for me. I did buy a couple of tickets. I guess I didn't win. Adam's on the FDR Drive going south. You're definitely going to see us then. Good morning. After 4.5 hours, they start hallucinating whales. They they pump the cabin on the boat full of questionable gases. I think they added a small dog run here, but like, this is probably the least desirable dog run, being like right on the FDR essentially. I'm not working today. I worked last weekend. I've completed my 12 days of work in a row yesterday. Pittsburgh RPG will take a chance at the 1 billion. You can see the copper building with the sky bridge connecting them. I believe, if I remember now, there's a pool on that sky bridge. They have a second pool on one of the buildings, but that's what they have. That's the dream we're on. Times Square Whale and Elmo. Aggressive Elmo. That one's just pushing some trash, it seems. But I guess we'll start to get into the city now. That was a nice little river excursion. We haven't had that much time on a river on one of these streams in a while, so we got it just now. All right, we'll go through questionable looking overpass. No, Mrs. Commuter's still away. She'll be back Monday. Got the light. Now I'll go. I'll show you how fun the sidewalk is to walk right here. In Maui you can see humpback whales from shore from November to May. That's pretty cool. That's right, Sebastian. I just got some questionable air conditioning fluid dripped on me. Well, Javi, maybe. I mean, I'm really out of pride. Ooh. The sanitation trucks, they're actually sweeping the FDR. I don't know that I've ever seen that before. Kind of curious now. I don't really know how much it actually does. The sliver of sidewalk here. Look at this. I don't think I've ever seen this before. All right, too much dust. Let's move. I still don't understand if those things actually do anything, other than give the illusion of cleanliness. Ooh, a free one-way sign. If anybody's interested, I'm sure you'll get in trouble for taking it and keeping it at home. But it's not the first time I've seen signs on the ground that get taken. There's like a good amount of space under there. I wonder how frequently they have to remove people. Interesting. Yeah, right, Strawberry Fields in Nova. Never really got a good view over there. this is the least overgrown I've seen this, because I guess they moved a bunch of stuff. That's right, horrendous. I don't know the full deal with this empty field. It's been an empty lot for a long time. I think there was like even a recent proposition for a casino here, but I do not think it's a good idea to stick a casino right here. There was another, they almost started developing on it years ago, but that also fell through, so I don't know. I don't really know the whole story behind it, other than they've not been able to build here for whatever reason for a long time. Newton, good morning. Adams in the East Village and 2nd Avenue. If you don't see me, hold on. There, I'm there. No, I'm not. All right, well, I guess we could also go through Tudor City. We haven't seen that in the summer yet. We got 20 seconds to cross. But then I gotta go under this. This scaffolding here, by the way, has been here for so many years. And I don't know if and when it'll get taken down. But you could say that about a lot of scaffolding in New York, so there's that. Sidewalk bridges, sky bridge, whatever you want to call it. Huh? Strawberry Field's got those subtle politics jokes. Who's watching Baby Commuter? She's old enough to watch something. No, I'm kidding. Grandma took her out to Long Island. I wonder if and when they'll actually reopen the tunnel on Park Avenue. Look, there's a little tunnel. Look at all those paulownia trees. They'll grow anywhere. Oh, I don't think my phone is charging with this brick. For me, Annalie, what happened? Maybe for my sweat. Lizzo, good morning. We're right by the UN. Right there. Give you a wide angle shot. Why not? Get the whole building in there. I don't walk with wide angle because even my strolling, I'll show you. Even my general strolling speed, I think, is too jarring in wide angle. Anyway, let me switch back. Okay. JC, good morning. Hey, let's go up to Tudor City if the stairs are open. Those are closed on that side. I see a barrier. Yeah, Andy, somebody mentioned that in the stream earlier too. I'm just curious if they'll actually make any difference. Like, let's see. We did one collaboration stream with Action Kid long time ago. It'll be, wow. I think it'll be 3 years this January. The bathroom stream, yes. What have you been eating all week? Yeah, it's been so hot. I haven't wanted to cook anything. Not that I cook a lot anyway. But pasta, fruits. I've been having some salads. Various things. Here's one of the prime Manhattan Henge locations. There used to be a little camera mount here. There hasn't been one here in a while. I guess someone ripped it off. Yeah, it's a nice location. It's got a semi-decent steakhouse, from my understanding. I think Adam told us that once. You are close to the UN, although you don't have to necessarily deal with the UN traffic when it happens so much, because you're a little bit elevated. The roads here are kind of private, a little, almost. Not officially private, but they're all dead-end roads, so there's not much through traffic, except people looking for parking, which there seems to be one right here. This Mercedes from Jersey will go ahead and partake. Yeah, they got a nice park up here. A lot of benches. If you are in the area, you can probably bring some lunch from a nearby place and chow down. There used to be a deli on this corner, but that's closed now. So now I guess if you need a quick snack or beverage, you might have to go a little farther. That's too bad. Wrangler. Interestingly, we had Domino's one time, and not a single pizza from there. I got 2 orders of wings and a pasta. And Domino's has pretty cheap pasta if you really don't want to make it, even though it's super easy to make anyway. But I still don't know how that $5.99 for 3 items each coupon really works, because I included all the items they said should work, and it ended up being more. But oh well. Dolly Girl Twins, good to see you. Good morning. Got some rain. Hopefully it's nice and comfortable over there. And a lot of the buildings in Tudor City have free electricity, essentially. It's kind of included, I think, some sort of a subsidized agreement with them and Con Ed. I think it's grandfathered in or something. Oh yeah, Domino's does have sandwiches too. I've never tried those before from Domino's.
I already started Googling, like, what's the best one.
All right. Wolfie's got to sleep. Oh yeah, you're in Australia. That's probably why we don't see Norel or Swanky Lexer. Again, it's Saturday, and it's much later than I usually stream for Australia time. Have a good night. Yeah, my electricity bill for July was ridiculous. It was absolutely nuts. I know Con Edison sent us some email in the beginning of summer saying, be prepared. Your summer energy bills are going to be high. Here are some steps you can take to reduce your energy bill. Would you guess what those steps would be? Use less electricity. Amazing. Such insight. Much wow. Incredible. Yeah, right, strawberry fields. I know they sometimes have those third-party energy delivery services. What do they call them? ESCO or something. But they're also questionable. Like, you might be getting a cheaper deal in the beginning, and then it gets a little weird, and then it's hard to cancel. So I don't even know. What is considered ridiculous energy bills in dollars? This is on the lower end of how much it was, but I'll just say it was over a couple $100. Wild. Even hearing that number is probably going to sound crazy to a lot of you. We got into a decently sized apartment in New York City right at the lowest of the pandemic pricing. Although we rent directly from an owner, and thankfully they were very kind in terms of not jacking up the prices too much. All right. Yeah, I'm sweating all over the place. Well, it's to be expected. Should have worn a different color shirt. Wait and read. And there's me. Finally in shorts and a t-shirt, which is my preferred drip, as you might say, for the summer. It is quite humid right now, and I'm sweating through my shirt quite well. Damien, say good morning. Top 5 places or tips for New Yorkers visiting. Pan Am building is now the MetLife building. It's in that direction. But yes, the same building. That's right, Corinthus. Anyway, top tips for visiting New York. I mean, do all the free things. You're probably spending enough money on lodgings and travel. So do free things. Don't stop in the middle of the sidewalk to check your phone. Like, if you're walking like this and you just stop, that's wrong. You step to the side and you check your phone. That's a personal pet peeve of mine. But don't do it for my sake. Do it because you care about other people. Oh yeah, don't interlock your arms at the elbow and walk in a group of five people across the sidewalk. Remember, there got to be a path for people going this way and people coming this way. Walk to the right, and that's it. Simple. Same thing on the stairs. You know, if you're on an escalator or stairs, you stay on the right. If you're slower or if you're not going to walk, and then go on the left if you're going to. On the escalator, you go on the left if you're going to walk up the stairs. If you're on the stairs, you just make sure there's enough room for people going the other way. That's all. And don't sit on the stairs. I saw someone sitting on the stairs the other day, and then they gave the person, an older person who was coming down at the railing, a hard time because they were trying to come down where they were sitting. Let's not do that. Adam's at Dunkin'. Wait, don't you get like the blueberry muffin with butter? Don't use umbrellas if it rains. I don't know if I go that far, but I do, when I use my umbrella, I always be mindful to try not to use it under scaffolding so everyone can get by easier, but also to not hit anybody walking by you. Like, you know, use your proprioceptive abilities that extend to the objects you're holding. I have no idea what I'm talking about. All right, we're approaching Park Avenue over there. Helmsley Building's gonna be on the left. Morning, Grivy. Maria, good morning. Iced lemon loaf. I don't even know what that is. Miguel, good morning. Very true, Susie. Yeah, if you don't block anybody, that's kind of the that's the end. You know, the bottom line of the rule. It's not a specific rule that you always have to be like on the right. Like the sidewalk's empty, but I think the main rule is don't get in the way and don't impede other people. I think that's about it. You know, courtesy. Simple. You'd think. And not to complain too much, mowing your lawn at 7 a.m. on a Saturday, in bird culture, that might be considered a dick move. Maybe other cultures too. That was a Rick and Morty reference. Right. If we're walking in a tourist area, for the most part, it's because we absolutely have to. So it'd be nice if we could just get through without having to dodge too much. There's the new JP Morgan Chase headquarters. They're working on the weekend. They got deadlines to meet. They got to get this building done.
No, but
Hers grandma cut grass at 6 a.m. Well, hopefully she didn't live nearby anybody. Building's huge now. It's like the tallest one in the area. Wow, 432 Park. I don't know if it's going to be taller than 432 Park in the end, actually. Kiki Mashaba, good to see you. Good morning. No, the crane fell somewhere on the west side in the 40s. It is a very large building. Yeah, no, the crane fell on the west side. 40s. Hell's Kitchen area, I believe. We're still technically on the east side. When people reference east and west side of Manhattan, it usually means the division of Fifth Avenue. That's where east and west begin. East of or west of Fifth Avenue. Shrodinho, good to see you again. Good morning. Beef carver. I mean, I'm hoping the architects did what they were supposed to do, and the structural engineers, in terms of making sure it doesn't. But, you know, that is their job, I guess. Yeah, the videos were crazy. Somebody caught the video of the piece of the crane actually falling down and hitting the opposite building across the street. It's quite warm out. It's supposed to get into the 90s, I think. This is a walk. If you notice, I took the word commute out of the title. I try to do that whenever we're not walking to work. Oscar Diaz, good morning. Who was the artist that made that statue again? Was that Cause or something? I always forget. That's a problem. It's a walk with some talk. That's right. NYC scaffoldings are always going to be a thing, unless this new law or whatever just came up that people are talking about is going to do anything. I have no idea. But scaffolding is going to be up if a building's coming up, being built, being refurbished, or whatever, or the facade needs work. Or if it's deemed unsafe by the city or somebody noticed it's unsafe, they have to put up scaffolding to protect the pedestrians, and then the building has to repair it. Sometimes they don't repair it for years, and I think that's what the new law, if it is what's going on, is supposed to control. We'll see. I mean, we're almost in August. It's like once it hits August, it's like that's the end of summer, I feel like. No, we can go this way. I'm gonna go into the shade. TD Bank, Toronto Dominion, apparently. Encrypting police communications? I don't know. I mean, I guess I can probably make arguments for both sides of encrypting police communications. Because if anybody has access to sensitive police information, it could also mean criminals can use that to do whatever they have to do to avoid the police. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, St. Patrick's Cathedral's right here. They filmed Jimmy Fallon at 30 Rock, don't they? Like right around here? Unless he's doing somewhere else and I'm confusing it. It might be. I guess they call this 623 Fifth Avenue. Although this entrance is not on Fifth Avenue. In fact, it's closer to Madison Avenue if you want to be very technical. That is also true, Strawberry Fields. Although I guess we are getting some newer folks, which is nice. Since we're streaming at a different time than usual. Different day, too. I hear like an electric click. Like it sounds like a little spark, like when you light the oven. I don't know what that's exactly coming from. But yeah, I think that's 30 Rock right there. Well, I guess we can go through to the Rockefeller area. Saks Fifth Ave's on the left. Just before you know it, they're going to do the Christmas light show. It is 10:37. The tourists are already out in pretty significant numbers. It's only going to increase on this hot day. I'll show you, well, maybe I'll walk in a little bit before I show you St. Patrick's. I think it's going to be a bit better from this angle over here. There we go. People whose brains are clicking? Strawberry? You? Where's the snow? Our old favorite question. Oh, Kelly Clarkson's... Well, first of all, I don't think I knew she had a show. Second of all, they're moving it to 30 Rock. All right. It is Saturday, but there's no new episode of Saturday Night Live in the summer, so we're not doing that. Although, this is where it would be. I hear music down there. They turned the ice skating rink into a roller skating rink for the summer. I don't know if they always do that. I think in the past they just expanded the cafe and put some tables out there. I think I might be misremembering, but I hear a lot of music. So let's give you a quick peek of it and then keep moving. I guess nobody's skating yet, but I don't want to be under the speakers too long before I get copyright issues, so let's turn around. Oh, is Mighty Bull here? Good morning. They only started doing this last year, the roller skating rink, instead of other stuff in the summer. How much money would it take for them to actually keep that ring as ice skating for the summer, out like without an enclosure, just keep it as ice? Is it like pretty much impossible? I don't know how big of a chance. I mean, if you stand in one spot at a high concentration of celebrities for long enough, I'm sure you'll see somebody, but a lot of times they also kind of take the garage entrance straight out in cars around here. But if you're going to the place where they or there's a good more concentration of them living, maybe like West Village or something, maybe, but they just want to live their lives, I guess. La Suarez in Argentina, good morning. Nintendo World is still there, Shmoney, and good to see you too. It's not impossible to use synthetic. Dolly Girl, they're doing all right, partly because Mrs. Commuter's not here, and Baby Commuter went out to Long Island with my mom, her grandma. But it's not like much cooler out there, really. It's a little bit cooler because you're not in the city, but it's still quite hot during these hot days. But I think she's going to take her to the beach too, so they'll find ways to keep cool. I don't think so, Lena. I don't know. Peter and the birds are here. Good morning. Yes, we're here on a Saturday. We haven't done any road trips. We don't own a car at the moment. We rent them when we need them.
Was it cold? Yeah.
But Baby Commuter really doesn't like cars. She doesn't like, well, she likes the idea of cars, and she'll take the rides, but she's very motion sick prone. Open Plumbing caught a singular Tiger Wood in Miami. That's right, Ron. They should have read my contract. The brown M&Ms, right? Isn't that's a whole thing with some musician, right? That's how they know. That's how some band knew that wherever they're going actually read their terms. If they had the bowl of brown M&Ms or something in the room. We're on 6th Avenue. I guess we'll just cross. I don't know. I'm kind of just winging it. Sonia says mushroom has little nutritious qualities. Is that true? Do mushrooms not have much nutrition? Whoops, tripped on that. It's those things are my nemesis. Those these little traffic cones. Whenever they're folded over on their side, I just don't see them. If you notice my 360 video. Anyway. Just kind of blends in. Mighty Bull, hello again. I like your icon. It's just the eye. Gerard, no, she has no internet where she is. A late stream, also not a commuting stream, just a walking stream. Roman Trick 75, Adam with a $5 super chat to go to a Dunkin' Donut and get an iced lemon loaf. Thank you, Adam. Now, I still don't fully understand what an iced lemon loaf is. What I'm imagining is like a giant brick of ice that looks like a loaf of bread and is lemon flavored. That's what I imagine it is. Well, all guys are setting up for their lunchtime and evening dinner time rush on a hot day in front of a grill. That's some work. Like lemon loaf, I think I can understand, but when you say iced, my brain gets confused. Big Hilton Hotel here. Oh, I have to go find out. It's a secret. Iced lemon. Oh, like with icing. Do they ever call that like in a cake? Like I would glaze, lemon glaze or something, but anyway, sounds interesting. Maybe I'll have one later after lunch. This walk should, let's go left a little bit more. I don't know. We had 6th Avenue already. Lizzo had it too. Yeah, maybe I'll do it after lunch. So I'll think about that. Oh, what street are we on? 50 something? Maybe we can see how much of 6.5 Avenue is open. Lemon drizzle cake. That kind of makes sense. There are 24 check-in desks at Hilton. That sounds like an airport check-in area. It's wild. I don't know if we'll go into Central Park. We'll probably hit close to it. We'll see. Dunkin' Donuts at 5th and 50th. Well, I can't have it before lunch. The city get quieter in September? No, if anything, the city gets a little louder in September because school is back in session. I think it still stays pretty wild. It probably does slow down a little bit in terms of tourist stuff by then. How is the last Witcher season? Do I wear sunscreen? No, but I should. Do as I say, not as I do. Jim Barrows, good to see you. All right, we got the stop sign to go this way. 6.5 Avenue. Can we still go through the buildings to get there? I don't know. They should be open, but Allie's here. Uh-oh, music's playing. Pretty cool, Oscar. I think I'll be able to get through the next one. I forget. The next one, I think it's just a walkthrough. There's no like lobby of a building. And I think it's quite hot in there last I remember. I don't know if they air condition it. Not as hot as yesterday, and there's a threat of thunderstorms later. But it's still supposed to reach into the 90s. Bike lane is completely blocked up where I was. All right. Let's go through the thing. Oh no, it is air conditioned. Okay, good. It's actually not a bad spot to come in and cool down if people figure it out. This is the way to do it. I wonder how long you can actually stand here and like, could you eat a sandwich here, or is somebody gonna see you on a camera and come kick you out? I don't know. I'm assuming you could be in there for a little while. The next one's an actual acoustics. The next one's an actual building, Metropolitan Tower. That one is a lobby. Could have a doorman in it. So we'll just walk right through there. Oh, we did have a buffer though. That is true, Star Refills. How did you figure that out? Tarva only wants to see Central Park Tower. That's it. No substitutions. I mean, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Ooh, the air conditioning is even nicer in this building, assuming because it's an actual lobby. Just see how many DoorDash deliveries you can get under there. Set up a little picnic table and time the DoorDash deliveries to be a different course. All right, 57th Street. All right, Central Park Tower. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Or which one is it? I don't know, actually. No, it's not this one. It's the one right above Nordstrom, I think. Right? Or no? Anyway. No, YouTube is not my full-time job. It's the one that looks like a rocket ship. Crossing. Whew, quite sweaty. I went silent. Oh, I'm here. Oh, there was a building here with like a really intricate design on the facade. I think it's this Alwyn Court building, actually. Let's take a look. I heard about that Taylor Swift concert. We used to do a lot more trips out of the city, but the Alwyn Court. So here, this is a little information about the Alwyn Court Apartments. I'm going to show you the building from the side, from the outside. It's kind of cool. Let's see. I think it'll be better if I cross the street to show you the intricacies of the facade. Vegas Walk, Sean is here. That's right. Yeah, the Alwyn Court Apartments have a super intricate facade. Yeah, Allie, they're out there. Well, just the baby end. Scooter. Chris Bates is here. Good morning. Julie Fromm, good morning. Yeah, if anybody wants to look up some apartments in Alwyn Court, let me know. ALWYN. This apartment building over here on the corner of 7th Ave and Central Park South, 59th Street, has wraparound balconies, which is kind of nice. It's a good use of outdoor space looking over the park.
And that was right around here.
Columbus Circle up ahead. I wonder how much monthly parking is in this garage, if they tell you. $6.96. Well, let's look at the extra fees. Vans and oversized, extra $170. If you want a parking lot, $170. If you have an exotic car, it's an extra $400. All right, so that'll add up to over $1,000 pretty quickly. And I'm sure they have very loose definitions for exotic cars. It's whatever they determine is exotic enough. 1957 Ford Pinto. Nobody's got that. It's exotic. I don't even know if that's a real year of a Pinto, but. Adam just got a flaming hot Cheetos ad here on the stream. Sounds like I gotta get some Cheetos. I didn't know they were sponsoring me, but now I know. Flaming hot Cheetos for me.
Oh, but you know what?
Yeah, sure.
It's an interesting truck. Annalie, good morning. A lot of people got stuck on that little island there. They have addictive chemicals in those Cheetos? Uh-oh. What would an ideal snack for me be? One bed, one half bath, and Alwyn Court. My favorite thing about NYC: variety, diversity. Everything's open. Well, not everything, but whatever you need will likely be open, and you could find one that is somewhere. Oh, you don't snack at all. That's probably the best if you don't have to snack. Made it across without interfering with anybody. Alley grazes. Wait, are there ramen flavored Cheetos, JJ? Yeah, on my own, I don't really want a snack, but if I'm in a social situation, I will have some chips. There's no more cars coming, but I guess you never really know when someone's going to sneak out from somewhere. Should be fine though. Let's go. Also, if people are looking at me, they're probably looking at this gigantic gimbal thing I got going on and all my dongles. They're definitely checking out my dongles. You know, I might have mentioned on the stream before. You know, the lightest I've ever been is when I ate Burger King every day. Because in the bottom, at the end of the day, all you really need to lose like pounds of weight is caloric deficit, right? That's all. Like, that's the most basic formula. Yeah, you can always optimize your nutrition, you know, very, very specifically and having the appropriate ratios of everything, but nutritional deficit is like a guaranteed way to just drop weight. I didn't eat very big meals from Burger King. I even had the sugar soda too, not diet, but it was a small soda, junior bacon cheeseburger, whatever they called it there, a small one. Or was that Wendy's? I don't know, whatever it was, a small one and a small fries, and that was it. Diet of champions, that's right. McDonald's also has good, what do they call them? What are the McDonald's ice cream things? Shoot. You know the ones I mean, right? Why am I blanking on the name? They're not Frosties, that's Wendy's. Oh, if somebody doesn't say it right now, I'm gonna be so mad. Saturated, yeah, I mean, I'm not McFlurry, those things. The ones where the machine is always broken. Yeah, I don't mean to say you're not going to have other health issues by eating Burger King every day. You'll still clog your arteries. If the in a hospital cafeteria, Ron, actually even better, not like the one for the visitors, the cafeteria that makes the foods for the patients. Yeah, that's probably the best way to lose weight. I feel like that's one of the biggest complaints in hospital settings from patients is the food. What is it about Iceland's produce? I feel like I've never really, I don't know enough about it to know anything. Yeah, any nursing homes or subacute rehabilitation skilled nursing facilities, all those have terrible food. Unfortunately, too, because those are the places where people are there for much longer periods. Yeah, again, it also depends on the hospital. I think the hospitals can have more variability. The more likely ones to have terrible foods are the nursing facilities. Iceland sells cheap frozen and processed food. Interesting. In the end, I wonder how much any of that really matters, but I don't know enough nutritional studies to comment on it. Is Spectrum as bad as you hear? Like the internet service provider? Yes. Probably should switch hands. No, Shalomi, this is just a temporary thing. Favorite food cart? I don't think I have one. Everyone always tries to say the halal guys at 53rd and 6th, but I don't think I need to go out of my way to actually get that. I could find a closer one. Hey, there's something going on at Lincoln Center. Some sort of a stage. Let's go that way. Fred cooks food fresh day. That's probably the way to do it. Or not probably, definitely. It's not me's got to work. Thanks for stopping in. Sorry you have to work on a Saturday. I've had those days too, like last weekend. Let's see what's happening at Lincoln Center. I forgot my keys this live stream. My goodness. Damien, happy anniversary. Thanks for coming in. Can't see anything behind this truck, so I don't know. Nope, the cars are coming now. Secret Pantera gig, that'd be cool. Darlene Mice, good morning. JJ Van Meer, good morning. Detroit Police Department, welcome. This is summer for the city. A giant disco ball out there. I think they've done this in prior years. It's like a giant dance floor. There's a stage in the back. I assume they're gonna have some cool concerts here at some point. The Band Together Dance Festival. Are there any events in Met Stadium? I'm sure there's something going on. James, that probably happens to a lot of people. pretty cool. It's very blue. Feels like I'm in a pool. They set up a whole thing here. Fred's favorite processed food is Foster's Lager. That's Australian for beer. It's the only beer they drink in Australia. The commercials tell me so. It's true. Hot down, summer in the city. Back of my neck. Oh, I'm so sweaty. I haven't been on a cruise ship in a long time. Are those good for trips with kids? I think I've gone north far enough. Let's go south this way. Norovirus, yes, the commonly tested medical question for cruise ships. Norovirus outbreaks. Moon is going in September. Nice. My nickname in high school was Travolta. No, I'm just kidding. My high school was actually right behind Lincoln Center, LaGuardia. It's a nice little landscape, little thing over here. Farhan, thanks for stopping in. Despite having a somewhat musical background, I'm a terrible dancer. Oh, I didn't know there was a Rosa Mexicano here. Oh, Rosa Mexicano. I do know that the one on 17th or whatever, 18th, 19th Street used to be America. Fordham University. The moon is going to diet all of August to compensate for September cruise food. Just start doing burpees in the dining room before, during, and after every meal. Oh, really, Adam? Then it might predate the one on 18th, 19th Street, whatever that is. Herman Huang, no commute, just a walk. I very deliberately removed the word commute from the stream title. If I didn't, then that was a mistake, and I meant to. What's a burpee? A terrible, terrible exercise. Original Rosa Mexicana was on 2nd Avenue? Ah. Yeah, you gotta essentially drop down, do a push-up, and then do a jump as hard as you can. And if you want to be extra about it with your burpees, I don't know if they have a different name when they're like this, you add a pull-up at the end. So you jump to a pull-up bar and you do a pull-up. It is a definite full body exercise though, and some cardio endurance in there too. It's not bad. Yeah, I still do my pull-ups. I still do my weighted vest training where I run stairs and do push-ups. You know, gotta maintain the arms to be able to lift this baby as she gets bigger. Piggles and walks on burpees when having a sody. Yeah, you gotta drop to do the push-up, right? You gotta really drop down. Almost like a fall. You could also do like a burpee light, like squat thrusts. That'll probably do a moon. Yeah, I haven't eaten anything today. I haven't eaten since yesterday at 7 p.m. The Flame Diner. Nowadays, Chris does the burp and pee separately. I haven't been eating breakfast. Gosh, a bunch of dust just went in my eyes. I don't know where from, but I don't like it. Yeah, I don't really eat breakfast anymore. I feel like in terms of the body and our old hunter-gatherer roots, it's probably not a bad idea to let the body get extra hungry. Let it suffer and starve a little bit. Not that I'm starving, you know what I mean. Let the body feel a little hungrier. Yeah, I mean, the official term is intermittent fasting. I just feel like I'm not as regimented with it. Like, I don't eat only between like 12 and 6 p.m. and nothing else. And just don't eat breakfast. That's my thing. Oh, Burger King serves breakfast now? Shoot. I could have been eating it this whole time. I haven't had any water yet today either. I had a cup of coffee. You guys probably think I'm insane. I like to think I have very efficient and well-honed kidneys. There we go. Yeah, eating when you're hungry probably makes the most sense. Listen to your body. That's why I don't really drink until I'm thirsty anyway. I know there's a lot of all these recommendations to drink X amount of ounces or glasses of water per day. But at the same time, the most perfected mechanism of telling you when you're hungry or thirsty is your body that's kind of been iterated over millions of years. So I think listening to your body probably is all right. Kidney spin is right. I think even a famous, not a famous, but a well-known sports medicine doc ended up saying something similar about there's no right amount of water to drink. Yeah, it's good to stay hydrated, keep your muscles hydrated, but in terms of just drinking water as a normal person when you need it, just when you're thirsty. I know from an athlete's point of view, especially bodybuilding, all that stuff, they have very, very, very specific things they have to be doing. Some of those could be considered unhealthy just in general. I don't know, they starve themselves of a lot of stuff. It's too much, I think. The real fuel is 99. That's why I don't feel good. That's true, soda is empty calorie. And a lot of times if you're hungry, if you're feeling hungry, have a glass of water too. Sometimes that's what you really needed. Oh yeah, having too much of anything, like too much water will kill you too. That's right. Dusty, very true. They have the appearance of health, so to speak. But yeah, their lifestyle is very rough on the body. In the heat, you need to drink more water. Makes sense. There's a lot of sweating and other insensible losses, and they increase in terms of what happens to your body in the heat. So, makes sense. Yeah, you'll die sooner without water than without food. So I guess by those standards, well, water's probably more important. Wow, an empty single floor parking lot. Like none of those elevator, car storage things, nothing. Like I don't know how long that can last for on 9th Avenue and 54th Street. Oh, light's changing. Oh, Valhalla's here? Yeah, full Gatorade is very sugary. Gatorade now has this Gatorade Fit thing, which still has some sugar, but it's much less than regular sugar. And Gatorade Zero just has artificial, like aspartame type stuff, which supposedly is not very good for you either, but... Kirk does the beer method. Sounds like it's been working for you. Yeah, dehydration is a real thing though. Absolutely. I didn't know Gatorade used to come in glass bottles. That sounds like a bad idea. Like it's a sports drink. You'd think it's used in a lot of like active scenarios where glass might not mix well, but you know, I'd appreciate that. Dusty likes Pedialyte freezies. Is that just like freezing some Pedialyte into like a little popsicle? Ron likes coconut water. Coconut water, if I remember, has some like laxative properties. Is that a thing? Oh, the light is red. But not for the taxi, because he's above the law.
I wish I knew.
If I didn't water was fake, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah, wasn't the crane site, we're kind of on the way. Is there aftermath? Well, I'm sure they cleaned it all up by now. Jasper's Tap House. I wonder if Mark Rebier is setting up any outdoor concerts today. I don't know why I'm walking on this side. I could have walked on the opposite side and been in the shade. Oh well. Oh, did I miss a super chat? Specific Impulse with a $10 super chat. Thanks for the surprise Saturday stream. Appreciate it. Hey, thank you, Specific Impulse. Appreciate that support. Adam, you're gonna cover the city in a light layer of gorgonzola's cheese sauce? I mean, if you gotta do it, you gotta do it. Hey, Bagels and Walks has gifted a membership. And Colleen received it. Thanks, Bagels and Walks. Welcome, Colleen, or re-welcome. Again, I still am annoyed that Prism can't show me who's already a member. It's unfortunate. They can figure out who's a mod because they know how to do the wrench, but they can't add a little thing for members. I don't know why. Oh yeah, no, Narelle's definitely sleeping. Our usual not Monday, any morning stream is like after 9 p.m. there. And she had no idea that I'd be streaming today anyway, but I wouldn't want her to stay up just for the stream. So we'll keep her in mind and hoping she's having nice dreams. Daytime happy hour, $6. 12 to 3:45. $6 sounds pricey actually for a happy hour.
I would never say bad, but I think off is a good word. Like, you know, Adrian and I were talking about
iPizza?
It's like you play for like 6-7 weeks together.
Yeah, my phone is no longer charging, so we're limited a little bit, but we'll keep going for now. All right, no, I'm not gonna cross now because the lights are already changing. There's a Keels over there on the left. David Lee, thanks for coming in. Good to have you. I would venture to say we're in Hell's Kitchen already. That deli was packed. What if it's famous for? What avenue was the crane collapse on? I am so sweaty. Lucas Almeida from Connecticut, good morning. It was on 10th Avenue, so it was one avenue over. We're on 9th. I don't remember if there were any injuries. Does anybody have more details about it? It was on 10th. I guess we could walk over one and just see, but...
Can I get towels then?
Another iPizza? How are there so many iPizzas? Oh, people get any mortalities? I hope not. And I hope the injuries aren't too severe, but still, it's scary. I mean, as I always say, it sounds like it could have been worse, but anything could have been. None are life-threatening? Okay, that's good. Still, though, unfortunate. Did they say what happened that caused it all? Because it was like a fire at first, right? And I'm assuming the fire weakened the metal, if anything. Did they figure out kind of what happened? Hydraulic fluid leaked onto the engine. Oh my. Well, that's no good. That's no good at all. That guy hates eardrums. He must despise eardrums. Like with every bone in his body just... Straight to jail. I love that SNL thing that became a meme. Right to jail. That's good, Scotty. I'm glad that scaffolding actually did what it was intended to do and save lives. Nice little park here with little sprinklers. Those kids are having a good time over there. That's good. Noisy vehicles sounds like they're struggling to you, Chris. Like they're in pain. Well, especially with a Tesla now, you're like any noise apart from just road noise, it's probably too much. Yeah, Susie, I saw that part of the video. A good thing nobody was like close to the windows or something. Did anybody from that building actually get hurt? I hope not. Yeah, that's some Final Destination stuff. If you're like if you're just sleeping and a crane comes crashing through your window. All right, well, we're on 10th Avenue now. Boom, boom. Nine civilians, 3 firefighters injured. Wow. 9 civilians. People just walking by. That's scary. Yeah, that's true, Strawberry Fields. Like, we could do with less indoctrination, especially from a young age. I feel like that locks people into certain things that I don't know. I can go on about that, but I'll try to leave that out. That's true, Bagels and Walk, Sean. You know, I mentioned in the stream, this place, 44th and 10th, I think, is a popular brunch spot. A little ritzier, but nice. Yeah, if you remember me talking about it, we saw that giant air conditioner falling on Madison Avenue many years ago. I don't know, many years ago, maybe 10 years ago now. And Mrs. Commuter had to pull me away because I was just looking right up. I was like, oh, wow, that air conditioner looks like it's falling. She pulled me back and said, no, we gotta go. Well, see, remember when that guy in the UFO hearing video said the biologicals were non-human? I was just assuming they're Russian circus bears. Like, non-human doesn't mean alien, right? It can just be very well-trained bears, I think. I'm hoping for aliens. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, to me, I guess there's other ways to consider morals and ethics. That's just me. There are ways. Yes, we don't need to use certain crutches or tools. I think, yeah, I don't want to get into it too much. We understand. Where, was it around here somewhere? It was this crane, right? Was it this one? Oh, then maybe, well, let me stand over here for a second, because it looked like in the video, it looked like the piece hit this building. Is that right? But I don't think I see anything from this point of view. Like, was it this one that got hit? Across the street. I don't know. All right, let me At least we're in the shade now. Oh, it hit the glass one, not this one. Okay, it was a very small video that I saw, so couldn't really tell. So not this. Oh yeah, you're probably right. It is the other one, right? Yeah, they completely closed the walking path around it. Windows are missing in the glass. So is this one? Yeah, I feel like I see some sort of imperfections in the glass. Like around here, and maybe even like at the top over here somewhere. It's an office building? Aha. Like, is that splatter as part of it? There's like a lot of gunk on the wall, on the windows there. I don't know. I don't know that I've been into enough jazz clubs, Dusty, to have a favorite. I do like jazz. I just feel like I haven't gone to any live jazz anytime recently. Or in quite a few years, but I'm hoping we have the light next. I feel like we do. They have a right turn signal here, but I think we're gonna have the light first. Ah, this bus is gonna cause some trouble. I'm walking. Yeah, I should. All right, I'll go this way. They're turning over there, so I'm just gonna go now. Ooh. Battery percentage 47. Okay, we're still okay. But my dongle setup's not fully charged. I think I took the charger that doesn't charge fast enough. Yeah, that's what it is. I have so many battery banks now. They all have different charging speeds. Some of them are just not as good as the others. No cars coming, so I'll just cross. My dongle. My dongle's not working. My dongle. My dongles? Or what do you mean, Andy? Did I miss something? Hey, there's a little garden over here. Astros Community Dog Run. How do you get in? Are there any events at the Javits Center today? Oh, my battery banks. Yeah, I don't know. I know batteries have like a... I think battery banks work better in like somewhat warmer temperatures, right? They say Teslas don't do as well in colder weather because the battery's not an optimal operating temperature. Let's try Strawberry Fields. Regular checkups on the dongle, Make sure the dongles are always well protected. It's very important. UFO aliens are NYC already? Maybe. I'll never tell. No, I'm kidding. I want to be in the shade. Not too hot, not too cold. It's a Goldilocks battery. Has to have the right everything. So what did I miss? Feral cat. Good to have you in a live stream. And now you got to do fire practice. Nice. Well, enjoy. Thanks for coming in. Dongles and walks. Maybe on April Fool's. Wait, unless you're only still allowed to have a limited number of channel changes, channel name changes. Is that the case? There's a sizable gas station here. $4.79 cash, $4.99 credit. You get penalized for paying with credit. I'll have to look into that, Sean. So we'll head over to the Hudson Yards area maybe. Let's go to the, well, no, there's nothing really too amazing to my right. The Javits Center's there. But is there anything going on at the Javits? Oh, Friedman's. Sorry, I got distracted. I get distracted easily. Friedman's is a popular brunch spot, but this is, I think this is a less frequented Friedman's. The one on like 37th is, no, 30th, sorry, 30th. I think it's on 30th between 6th and 7th or something like that. It's usually much busier. So there's some lady that spots pickpockets and yells at them to stop. That's kind of cool. I didn't even know about that. Oh, sorry, Andy, I missed it. The #1 intimate apparel trade show. Oh my. Family show. I don't know. I guess I probably shouldn't go over there. Javits is having a dongle-related event. Nice. I'm trying to do that guy's clicking sound. Nice. Nice. Okay, it just sounds like a duck. Attenzione, pickpocket. Oh my. I would like it very much if oh. They're back. I thought it was too soon. I thought they came out closer to September. I know the nymphs have been around, but I haven't seen a full-grown one this season yet. Carl C, thanks for coming in. Monday, maybe. Not sure. What was that scream? My goodness. That was a spotted lanternfly. Ah, First Republic. You're killing me. Big as a walk, Sean? That's unacceptable. I don't want another action camera. I want a new DJI Pocket. Come on, DJI. You're making all these drones and all these other things. Stick one of your newest, nicest drone cameras on a mini gimbal and let me be happy. Like, what's so hard about that? Wait, Russ and Daughters has one here too now? Oh wow, and it's already proving its popularity. Wow. That's Russ and Daughters. And maybe my reflection. The dongle. Chia. Yeah, Russ and Daughters has a few locations now. I think we even saw Katz's had another location. Best white fish salad in the city. White fish. Yeah, if you want to look at my dongle setup again, there it is. That's my dongle setup, if you're curious. That's right, Hudson Yards. There's a very expensive art project. Currently just standing there. You used to be able to walk in it, but not anymore. The vessel. Huh. A full-sized camcorder next. Yeah, my arm is like building vascularity just holding up this thing. I'm gonna get a that would be something if I just walked around with a giant camera. I mean, I'm building my way up there, it seems. I don't know what they're gonna do, Andy. I think they're just letting people into the bottom portion to take some photos, but you can't go up the stairs. I mean, if they put up a bunch of plexiglass or whatever, it's not going to be as, I don't know, it's not going to be the same. So I don't know what they're going to do. How many burpees have I been doing? I don't do burpees. I do weighted push-ups and stairs. The problem with doing weighted stairs too, I do double stairs, so I don't take one step at a time. I do two. That hits the glutes, but now my butt's kind of too big. Anyway. Yeah, they probably could have incorporated them a little bit better if the artist thought about it differently. Probably would have been a way to do it a different way, I guess. I don't know. Some lounge chairs out here. I guess they're still doing some backyard movies. No news on the vessel at all, I see. No news is no news in this case. Oh. They completely changed out that bar. Doesn't that mean summer? I don't know. Dongles and glutes? My goodness. Huh. Oh, so I was right, Ali. That's good. I remembered one thing. Well, I mean, I kind of impressed with myself because that's not a Spanish word I've said in a long time. What does that even mean? Well, now we know their local IP address. Stephen Freeman, good morning. Good day. Still morning. Okay, safe. I wonder what that means, Allie. Bob Doyle, good to see you. The shed. This thing can move back and forth. Actually, let's look at the food trucks available on the side here. Curious now. Some tea, milk tea, magnolia, birria, tacos, toasted, tradicion, Filipino comfort food, nice. Burger stand and brasa, Peruvian kitchen. Nice. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. Again, Griffey, thanks again for stopping in. Let's go towards the High Line. Verano's Bibliotheque. Actually, is the High Line going to be a bad idea? I don't know yet. I could have service issues there, especially when there's more people on the High Line. But let's find out. Photos around New York is here, reminding folks about the like button. It's lonely. It needs more. Whew, okay. Nice wind right now, nice breeze. It's a warm breeze though. All right. Let's see how far we get on the High Line. On the High Line. Dun, 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 on the High Line. Oh, you got your buffering emoji ready to go? Is it Control C ready to be Control V'd at any time? All right, let's see. So that's a check. Got it. I mean, as we can tell, it is quite crowded. It looks like everyone's choosing to go the south way, which makes sense. I guess probably a lot of people start at Hudson Yards. But I wonder which way is better, actually. I don't know. I think it's better to go north or south on the High Line. I haven't played around with the features in the Prism stream too much. I was kind of curious about the VTuber stuff, but I don't know how to get that to work. I haven't tried. I'm sure I could figure it out, but I mean, south seems to be the way to go when you're going on the High Line. At least if you go with the flow. I get most nervous when we get to the narrow sections of the High Line in terms of service. The buildings are enclosed on you really a bit more. Well, the High Line's supposed to have that extension that goes to like 34th Street from behind, right? I don't know that it ever fully opened it up. People's terraces are right in line with the High Line. Will Little Island be full? It might. I don't know if the buzz around Little Island has died down. Look at that, the Paulownia trees growing over there too in that little corner. But yeah, these are people's decks. So if they're grilling here, there's a rule that if you're grilling on your deck, you have to offer it to everybody walking by on the High Line. Maybe that's where Mark Rebier should play his next show.
Is that they require the
Oh, 28th Street staircase, currently in progress. I guess a much nicer one. The staircases, yeah, that's true. The staircases on the High Line are not very, for the most part, they're just very utilitarian. They're not like very aesthetically pleasing, I would say. Jared Colby with a $5 super sticker. Thank you, Jared. Apologies if I mispronounced your name, but I do appreciate the support. Oh, the High Line is really like overgrown. I don't know if this is the intended appearance, but I still think it looks nice. I mean, I like nature. I think nature should just naturize. And just say scary, yeah. You're not wrong. We got Dave's now under the ceiling fan. You did some lawn work? It's a hot day for lawn work. Oh, there's an elevator. There are elevators at, I know there's an elevator at the beginning of the High Line, and I guess there might be one at the end too. I don't know if any of the in-between locations have them, but there are elevators, so it is accessible that way. And once you're up here, it's all flat and ramps otherwise. There might be a couple of locations that have stairs, but you're not forced to go there. Oh, 14th and 23rd do have them? Okay. All right, we're getting to the narrow area, which has scaffolding too. Oh, I think these are types of magnolias. The giant leaves. We're getting close to the spot where the traffic might hit. The buffering might hit. I mean, traffic's already here. I wonder what GPT will tell us, if anything. Yeah, I think these are some sort of magnolias. So far we still have service, but we're also under scaffolding and also between some big buildings. Unintentional haikus. That would have to be the middle line. Am I going a little out? No, probably not today. I don't even have enough battery to do all that. My dongles aren't dongling right. I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't have a buffer there. Is there another section that leads to a propensity for buffers? I don't know. Oh, but it's only me lost the stream completely. I didn't see any drop in bitrate on my end. Is that just for you or for other people too? Interesting. Looks like a giant vase or something. Artwork here. Oh man, there's a really nice terrace over there, but I don't know if that's someone's private terrace or that part of this art foundation or something. Maybe. No one else got buffering. Okay, good. Okay, so then it's a local issue then for whoever did have the buffer. Was that it's only me? Well, hopefully it's temporary. Richie Cyberdupe, good morning. I like the name. Still, folks have balconies very close to the High Line. Windows are not covered at the moment. I guess they might have some voyeuristic tendencies, maybe. But it's their choice. I think this is 23rd. Yeah, there's an elevator right there. Ah, 23rd and 30th are temporarily out of order. So if you're curious at the moment and you want to get to the High Line, you get accessible entry and exit points, you have to be at the beginning or end of it, not the middle, at least currently.
Yeah, I didn't want to hold you off anymore, that's why.
The first food stands I see up ahead. Yeah, the High Line's a wonderful spot. Apparently that's 512 West 22nd. Offices on the High Line. So if you want your offices on the High Line, go right there. You can have them throw ice cream pops to you in the windows. Driver's seat? I don't right now, no. Oh yeah, we're not far from the Lantern Building, I don't think. Oh, you're able to watch it work? Hopefully it's not too busy then. Chelsea Piers in that direction. And then beyond that, Hudson River, and then Jersey.
Let's see. Where do I find that?
That building has balconies too, but they're very protected by the foliage here. Yardy Moy Day, good morning. Or afternoon, almost afternoon. Whew, safe. Still morning. Susie Q at 30 months. 605 watching. Yeah, a bunch of folks here. Welcome to all new and repeat. I know it's different. I'm making obnoxious noise now I'm surrounded by people. I know I'm delirious from the heat, but I don't know if I'm that delirious.
Lo que tengo aquí extra. Ah, I didn't see it.
There's the Lantern Building. Some dragonflies here flying around. Makes sense with all these flowers and whatnots. It's like a little elevated meadow. To my Tuscan Raider call. My goodness. I don't know if anyone's ever been removed from the Highline before, but today will be that day. Mike Choice, you're also delusional? It's the heat. Can folks from the Lantern Building actually come out directly into the Highline? It says staff only, no public access, but does that mean? Oh no, never mind. That's not part of the building. That's the Highline 19th Street Operations Office. That's a legit Highline office. Yeah, the Lantern Building is super close to us.
Two. The one on my down.
I think they used to close it at dark at night. I don't know if they still do. They may. Yeah, I think they still do. You even needed a key tickets at a certain time, but not anymore. I don't think. Oh yeah, Chris. I mean, I guess that makes sense. When Adam wins the Mega Millions, is moving into the Lantern Building. Just buy a few apartments there. There was a buffer. I don't see a drop in bitrate on my end. It's 12 p.m. here where your commuter is. Uh-oh. Well. I don't know if I'll be able to cut through. There we go. Okay. Very good. Should be done with the scaffolding here. Phone is at 32%. She might not know it. You're probably right. Do I like tablets like Android or iOS tablets? Those kinds of tablets? Like slab displays? I don't mind them. I just don't really use them that much. We do have a Pixel tablet, but I like it because it has that dual functionality. I think that's kind of the key for a tablet, so that it's not completely useless when it's just sitting there. It's a long walk, Callie. Glad you don't have to do it. Well, if I didn't have an appetite before, I have one now. They usually have food here and stands in this specific area. Let's see. Bring it on easies here. James, good to see you. Have a good one. Wow, if we were able to do the whole High Line without like a significant buffer, of course I say that, I'm sure, we'll get something substantial enough to end the stream. Empanadas, some smoothies and juices, donutteries, donuts, Coney Shack, got hot dogs, po' boys, coffee, nice. Paletas. I changed it now. Yeah, that's a concern. Uh-oh. There's a water thing going on here. You can moisten your feet if you want. Oh, Chelsea Market's under us. Now that place you cannot walk into on a live stream. They don't have enough service unless they've changed, which is funny too. I think Google owns them, but.
If I find it, I tell you what, Mama and Dada have to go on and Thank you.
I think this is 14th Street. I walked the High Line once in 2014, almost 10 years ago. Wow. Edward Turner, good morning. Afternoon, I mean, sorry. I'm so used to saying, see, that's what I mean. I can't stream in the afternoons. You know, just sit in the sun. Yeah, I'm not one of those. I can deal in walk-in heat if I really have to, but I will not just sit in the sun. Do we have brown recluse spiders in New York City? I don't think we do. At least not like natively. Maybe somebody knows better than me. I just off the top of my head, I don't think so.
But then,
At least I don't think so. The next and hopefully working elevators at Gansevoort, yeah. There's Little Island. Ah, and we got a buffer. I blame Little Island. Stop all the downloading. Hey kid, I'm a computer. Not the place. Oh, it's getting bad again. It's getting bad again. NMC, good to see you. What's for lunch for me? Probably some leftover Pizzeria Uno. That's right. Hopefully our bit rate is slowly recovering. Oh, somebody's restocking one of the food carts, I think. All right. I think that's pretty much the end of the highway. Yeah, the elevator's over there in the corner. Don't see any signs that it's not working, so it looks like it's working, but I guess we can head down. Sorry, I probably should go show them I'm going downstairs. What's worse, spiders or ants? Probably ants. That's right, Adam. And I'll do it again. Meatpacking district. Coca-Cola Bianca. Oh, Common Ground is a location here. There were this place in the East Village that had a lot of board games and stuff. I don't know if this is the same owner or someone else, but that's what they have. Are brown recluse bites necessarily lethal, or do they erode like the limb? You can lose a leg, but I don't know. Does it definitively kill you necessarily? I don't know. Oh, spotted lanternflies. They're out. They're beginning. It's too much for me right now. I think I'm at the tail end of my heat tolerance. Momo, good morning. What time is it over there? Let's head towards Union Square. Maybe that'll be, hopefully the battery will survive till there. I'm overheating, yes. Mollusca. Probably expensive. Like standing at this light, so we're gonna go.
Yeah, everyone's probably gonna be drunk anyway, so no one's probably gonna be drunk. Out there, I have like a meet.
Some oddities going on in chat too. Buck free for someone else? That's good, Dusty. At least I know they have like a bad rap, I think, right? They have recluse in their name. You know, that makes sense. John says hats are good on sunny days. Probably. I should probably wear one. There's no better sunscreen than an actual covering of your skin with layers, clothes. Audio's cutting in and out for David. Uh-oh, sorry. Not sure what's going on. I don't want to go down 14th Street, so maybe I'll go down this way. There's a gas station over there too. Forgot to show that. We should walk to all the gas stations in Manhattan one day. Sounds like a terrible idea. Sounds like the audio is fine for most. So if you're having issues, check out your end maybe. It could be locally an issue. Whew. too hot. I don't think I need to sit. I think, you know, maybe about 20 minutes or so, I should be fully collapsed on the ground. So I think I'll be fine. It'll be even better than sitting. Yeah. Gatorade, H2O. Probably should. I'll get some after the stream. Don't worry. And for lunch, I'll have fried lanternflies. Somebody should use this opportunity and create a cooking channel all around spotted lanternflies. Turn the infestation into satiation. All right, sorry, I gotta stop. Flies are, yeah, I mean, insects in general are, yeah, technically, all that stuff is true. And probably like without like too much of the stuff that's not good for you either. That's true, I'm not carrying my entire giant backpack of stuff. That is true. That would make this walk, I was wondering why I feel so light and airy. Nice and crunchy, yes. Adam announced that he is the East Village. No, I know it was a typo. But that's interesting. Cricket tacos. I've tried that. I think they sell cricket protein powder. I may have tried that once. That's right, Bagels and Walks. At least not physically. Don't worry. It's still weighing me down emotionally and mentally and all of it. Minus the physical weight. Yes. Seattle Mariners serve spicy grasshoppers at their games. Is there any particular reason they do that? I don't know enough about them or the sport to understand why they might do that. Maybe there's a specific reason. Crickets are well seasoned and sauteed. So, I mean, anything with enough seasoning is probably fine. It's just like, can you even taste what the crickets would taste like without the seasoning? Like, what does an unseasoned cricket taste like? What does an unseasoned sauteed cricket taste like? There he is. You are the East Village. I'm the Wiz. Seinfeld. Speaking of the Wiz, Union Square had a Wiz computer store. Right on 15th and 1st, I believe. 15th and 1st. 15th and 1st? What? My brain is gone. 15th Street, Union Square West. Holy moly. Yeah, I think I might be done. So crickets unflavored taste earthy. Nobody beats me. Parking. Quantum. Monthly. I think it was $600 or $800. I couldn't tell. It was kind of far away. Adam misses the Wiz. Exotic foods don't always taste like chicken. Shared umami characteristics of cooking methods. Interesting. Fourteenth Street's over there. I do not want to walk over there. I do not want to walk there or here. I want to walk down this street now. Not that street there. Not even with the hair. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I think the heat is like, has caused too many problems. H-Town Andy's here? How hot is it in H-Town? I feel like my heat intolerance does not work. Grivy's back. Don't worry, we're gonna have to end soon. I'm running out of battery. My dongles aren't dongling properly. I'm here with a 20-pound super chat for a cricket taco washed down with Gatorade. Super kind of you, Mia. Thank you. It's good seeing you again after all this time. I know the morning streams are usually difficult to make, with work being a thing again, in person for a lot of people. But I appreciate you coming by and the super chat and help. Sorry I delayed your gym. I don't mean to be the excuse in your gym. Have I considered water? I considered it, but I'm trying to quit. Susie Hewitt, a $10 super chat. Probably how much a bottle of water costs at NYC. Thank you, Susie. Very kind of you. I should be able to get a half bottle now. No, I'm kidding. Thank you. You need a food challenge? Uh-oh. I mean, pinch your nose and you could eat anything. I guess. Oh, open. Hold on. Sorry, that might have been a fake buffer. There was a low battery warning on my end. I'm at 20%. I might actually melt in Houston. You're probably right. Whew. 1877 cars for kids. KARS cars for kids. 1877 cars for kids. Donate your car today. You won't tell me your heat index? I'll probably melt just from reading it. You're right. That's a good idea not to tell me. Oh, I'm gonna get something to drink right after the stream. Don't worry. I will get something replenishing my fluids, electrolytes, my missing crickets. No. I had my blood work done. I'm at a cricket deficiency at the moment. I'm kidding. Vitamin C's for vitamin cricket. And the only cure is more cowbell. Versus dongle, no holds barred. That's right. Here's Fifth Avenue. We do this early morning on Fridays. A lot of times. I've been part of the SNL audience one time. I submitted for the lottery ticket one summer, and I wrote the story of how we waited all night in the early 2000s to try to catch The Rock, you know, because you can get standby tickets if you wait there all night for people that don't show up. Waited for the, well, we waited technically until like 1 or 2 in the morning, and they give you wristbands to come back on the night of. You wait Friday night, and then you come back the night of, and then you wait and hope that there's room. You could have chosen between the dress rehearsal or the live show. I think if we chose the dress rehearsal, we might have been able to get in. We chose the live show and did not. Anyway, I wrote that story to them, and we got lottery tickets one year. And then they wouldn't let me sit. They were picking people to sit in the front row, like the floor. Not the front row is the floor area. You know, the one that you could see when the host is doing the monologue. But I think because of my lack of hair, they were concerned about the lights reflecting from my head. I should have worn a wig and then taken it off. I should go back with a wig and see if I can dress very nicely and see if I can get chosen for the front. And then as soon as that happens, take off my wig. That'll show them. Like once they go live too. I won't do it a moment before. Petty revenge, I call it. These are the kinds of like harmless, I guess, things I would like. All right, Union Square's to our left. I guess we can go there now. Oh, there was a nice breeze from that deli, but I think they're keeping a door open. That sounds like a lot of money. Yeah, The Rock was hosting. We didn't get in that year. I forget who the host was when we actually went to see it live. Shoot, I don't remember. I have to look it up. It might have been the season premiere that they got us into. Because it was in September, if I remember correctly. Pretty cool. All right, let's go in the farmer's market. We got 8 seconds across the street, but it's like impossible with the way everyone is walking. This is a great saunter, says Chris. Almost. Just what, 8 more hours maybe? All right, we're 18%. We should be all right if I end on the other side of the market. So we'll go through the market in the meantime. I'd love to see the place you could rent a Highline for $2,000. And like what unit off the Highline costs $2,000 a month? Like someone's closet? I mean, maybe in the area there's a walk-up where you can get a basement apartment for that price, but not like directly off the Highline in one of those nice new buildings, as far as I can tell. I mean, unless you're in the lottery for the apartment. Like the housing lottery, which I guess is possible. Anyway, we're in the market now. Nice and cool day to visit it. Joking. Not usually the place you want to walk through if you're trying to like cut through quickly. If you're trying to get through here to cut through quickly, don't bother, just go on the sidewalk on Union Square West. Strong dill smell right now. Yeah, they're here every weekend. They're here a few days a week. A couple weekdays too.
Because she was raised in that.
I always like the SNL skit when Dwayne Johnson hosts, when he becomes The Rock Obama. Ah, it's so silly, but I enjoyed it. Tudor City, hello. Yeah, tons of people. During puberty, does your knee ache? It could. You could experience something called growing pains at your growth plates when you're in your growth spurt during puberty. So it's possible. But if you're that age and it's continuing to hurt, I would also get it checked out.
Ready for this embarrassment?
My intro skit is just lion and pigeon sounds. I think they would just remove me and just replace the host for the first time ever live. This was some sort of a theater building. I don't know what it's used for now. Oh, tomorrow's Chris's birthday. Happy early birthday. All right, I might just lean against this this wall here, maybe under this tree. And we're at 15%, probably a good time to end things off, I think. Let me go inside. Yeah, I don't know if those ambulances, maybe it's like a subway issue going on. I don't see anything particularly happening right now, just them parked there, with the lights on, but hopefully everything's okay. Anyway, are the self-cleaning, I don't know if the self-cleaning ones around here, I know they have them at Madison Square Park. I think the ones over here are just regular public restrooms. Anyway, yeah, thanks again everyone for dropping in today on this impromptu Saturday stroll in Manhattan on a hot enough summer day. Too hot for me. So I'm gonna go hydrate myself. I appreciate the super chats, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon, YouTube members. Thank you. Norel, if you're listening, hopefully you're sleeping okay. If you're listening later, hope you slept okay. We didn't want to wake you up for this. You need rest. You need rest. That's important. Subscribers, thank you. Non-subscribers, thank you too. If you gave it a thumbs up, I appreciate it. If you didn't, it's your choice, but I would appreciate it if you did. And if you're not subscribed, feel free. Used to be a TGI Fridays in that corner. And of course, thanks to the mods. Good to see some familiar faces or names today.
Oh yeah, you live here a year.
It's nice to do these streams that are outside of the early mornings since we can't always join at those hours, but it's good to see some folks that we haven't seen in a while. Oh, Wegmans' official opening is October 18th, 2023, courtesy of Al Mayer, another longtime watcher supporter. Thank you for letting us know that and for your support. Ah, there's strawberry fields. And Mie, sorry to hold up your gym. Hopefully you're still able to go. It's important to the body. Adam, hopefully work is not too bad. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we see each other Monday. I don't know yet. I haven't. It all depends on how fast they get baby commuter out of the house, how things go in the morning, and if it's going to be too late or not to stream. I won't know until day of. So it'll be a surprise to us all since I'm still taking the baby to school on Monday. Mrs. Commuter comes back on Monday, but not early enough to take the baby to school. So that's me. Anyway, so we'll see. If we don't see you on Monday, which is a maybe, Wednesday will be a definitely, unless of course I get sick or something annoying like that. But yeah. Oh yeah, good to hear me. Yeah. Besides the extreme heat, super nice day. If you go, take it easy, take it slow. Don't be like me, drink more water. I'm at the point where I am very dehydrated now. Now I am thirsty. Usually, like, if I feel thirsty, then I know I need to drink a good amount. Anyway, thanks again, everyone. Have a great rest of the weekend, and we'll see you hopefully Monday, but maybe Tuesday for those of you able. I mean, not Tuesday, Wednesday for those of you able to join so early in the morning, or not in the morning, depending on where you are, but perhaps an inconvenient time for other reasons. Anyway, until then, have a good one. Bye.